Ja, moin zusammen, hey und herzlich willkommen zurück zu 3 Minutes to Midnight. Wir sind wieder am Start und machen hier komische Dinge, ne? So, das Auto von Mr. Hardy.
If you intend to do anything to Mr. Hardy's car, I suggest you do it before Amos and Ortega get here.
Mhm, das war der Plan. So, Bargeldauszahlung. So.
Hippity hoppity, this is now Laszlo's property.
Oh. Was? Auch das kommt da rein? Okay.
And that's how I brought the Yeti to justice.
Jack, I keep telling you, that was just a tall old man with really long hair. The real Yeti is still out there. I know it.
Well, if it isn't the lovely Mayor Barrett. Came to see how unfit Amos is for his role?
Agent Ortega, it has been a really long day. Just get that accursed trunk open so we can move on with our lives.
Ach, der Ärmste, bis der da reingelegt wird. Unglaublich.
Yo tenía un perro que se llamaba Bingo. That's another notch on my belt.
Jack, people reported seeing 3 suspects in 3 different costumes. And this is just a third of what was reported stolen. Maybe the suspect didn't work alone.
What do you mean?
Yes, Amos. What do you mean?
Nothing. I guess I've just been reading too many detective novels.
Amos, it's exactly that sort of thinking that limits you to local law enforcement.
Was?
Clearly Hardy has tricked us with mirrors and costume changes.
Oh, meine Güte.
And hid the rest of the money elsewhere. Anyway, case closed. Come on, let's get some shut-eye before we check out this alleged secret military base of yours.
Okay, da wird's wieder
You go
interessant.
ahead and get some sleep. I have to go check on a public safety concern.
I'd offer to help, Socio, but rescuing cats from trees is beneath me.
Ah. Wow. Nächstes Kapitel. Ja, eine Feindschaft, die in Flammen geschmiedet wurde. Und?
Okay, Socio, watch and learn. The great Jackson Ortega will succeed where everyone else has failed. And by everyone else, I mean you.
I
Sprüche.
really hate you when you're like this.
By Madison's Ice Cream Shack. Gentlemen, if I wanted to hear a soap opera, I could do so from the comfort of my living room.
Don't worry, Alcaldesa. No one says no to Special Agent Jackson Ortega.
Warten wir es an.
Let me in, Private. I'm with the Bureau.
Negative. Only authorized personnel may enter the base.
Well, he did not say no, per se.
Authorized personnel? Do you have any idea who you are talking to, son?
With all due respect, sir, I don't give 2 shit.
Private Smith, come in. Over.
Private Smith, checking in. Over.
Let him in. Over.
You were authorized for entry.
Wow.
What did I tell you? Don't get comfy. I'll be back before you can say Jackson Ortega is the best FBI agent of all time.
Natürlich. Ja, Jackson ist der Nein. Versuchen nicht über ihr Ego zu stolpern. Das wäre angemessen. Natürlich werden sie das, Agent. Ich habe höchstes Vertrauen in ihre Fähigkeiten. Nein.
Try not to trip over your ego on the way in.
Ooh, vaya fiera. I like that in a woman.
Just go, Jack.
Kurbel. So, was ist hier los? Eine unnötige und unangenehm gründliche Liebesvisitation spät. Leibesvisitation. Leibesvisitation. Wie komme ich denn auf Liebesvisitation? Guck mal, da ist er ja.
Bueno. Something crazy happens in the New Mexican desert and John Hartman's involved.
Jack, welcome. Haven't seen enough of you lately. How is the world's greatest FBI agent today?
Stupendous as always, but flattery will get you nowhere. Now, tell me, what the hell is going on here? Are you going rogue?
Rogue? The Eagle himself authorized this, my friend. This is just a routine operation.
I can already tell there's nothing routine under that giant tarp.
Quit wasting taxpayer money. and head back to D.C.
Sure, I'll go. And then I'll report you for suspicious behavior and lying to an FBI agent.
Lying to an FBI agent isn't a crime.
Well, it should be. Don't get up. I know where the goddamn exit is.
Wait, Jack, that's not...
What the hell is that thing? What are you doing to him? You got... Oh, Dios! This isn't right. I won't allow you to get away with this.
I really, truly wish you hadn't seen that, Jack. Waters! Morgan!
Wait! What are you doing? Let me go! Let me go right now!
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't let you jeopardize this operation.
Damn you, Hartman! I said let me go! Ah! Ah! No! No, get that thing away from...
Now hold still. This might hurt a little, but don't worry. You won't remember a thing.
Ach du liebe Zeit, was machen die mit dir? Oh nein, wir sind dabei. Guck mal, der hat schon die Augen. Ach, da muss es noch über eine Injektion erfolgen. Ach was.
Looks like it's already taking effect. Release him. I have new orders for you.
We must go, Amos. Who knows what havoc Betty might be wreaking with us out of town.
We'll deal with the collateral damage later. First, we need to... See? I told you it wouldn't take much longer.
Mellow greetings, fellow citizens. This base is merely a typical military outpost established by the government in an orderly fashion. There's nothing to arouse suspicion.
Do you think you are being funny, Agent Ortega?
What a joker. Of course, that's not all. Right, Jack?
Pardon me, Amos. I must have communicated ineffectively. I will make another attempt. This base is merely a typical military outpost established by the government in an orderly fashion. There's nothing to arouse suspicion. Now, since there's nothing for us to do here, the orderly next step is to return to town. Have a mellow evening.
Do his eyes look funny, or is it my imagination?
Jack, wait!
Wonderful. Tonight could not possibly get any worse. Oh, I see tonight has gotten much, much worse after all.
It's good to see you too, Eliza. How's life?
Spare me the small talk and tell me what the hell you are doing here.
Straight to the point. Some things never change. All I can tell you is that we have to install a device somewhere in your town tonight, and...
Well, it is a straightforward process, really. All you have to do is submit Form WD-28A on the first Monday of the month. Signed in triplicate by the Grand High Council of Leprechauns.
Hilarious, Eliza. Do you really think I would fall for that trick again? Look, this device has to go in the absolute dead center of town. There's already something there, so they'll have to go.
Dead center of town? Wait! That's Max's Tiki Bar!
Take this. You'll need it.
Was ist das?
Napalm? You
Was?
must be out of your mind.
The bar will come down, and it will come down tonight. If you don't want to take care of it yourself, we'll do it our way. And my men are less squeamish about what happens to civilians.
Damn you, John! You are a sick, twisted monster!
You have until midnight.
At least now, this night cannot get any worse.
Na, Pan? Hat sie den Damm am Ende gesprengt?
Eliza? Sorry, but it looks like Jack took the car.
Na toll.
We gotta walk back to town.
Na. Sie bekommt nicht viel
Damn
Schlaf,
it!
die
I
Gute.
can't believe Jack would just leave us like that.
Do not fret, Amos. Give me a line to Washington. I shall call Edgar and cash in that favor he owes me.
No dial tone. Ugh. Do you think Hartman
A complete disgrace of a human being, yes. But it is probably just another outage.
outage my sweet khaki-clad ass? This has government conspiracy written all over it.
Oh, Amos, not now. I beg of you. There must be something better for you to do than sit around making up stories.
At this hour? I guess just Mr. Hardy. You know perfectly well that the man is innocent.
Drop the charges and let him out then. Is there anything else?
No. Although, it might be nice to hear, thank you, Amos, for being such a great sheriff.
Yes, I am sure it would. Good night, Amos.
Oh, awkward moment. So, ja, aber was machen wir denn jetzt? Können wir mit ihm noch irgendwas talken?
Can we deal with this tomorrow? I still have lots of paperwork to do.
Natürlich. Okay, gut. Alles klar, alles klar, alles klar. Sollten wir nicht versuchen...
Amos and McCord need to do their job, and I refuse to go back to waving flags.
Okay, gut. Können wir mit ihm denn mal sprechen hier?
Ugh, what the hell was that slop you just served me?
That's the transition food we feed new prisoners to prepare their systems for Mac's cooking.
Ach du liebe
Oh
Zeit.
god, I think I'm gonna puke.
Okay, nein, da gehen wir scheinbar nicht mehr hin. Da ist schon wieder der Stein.
This is not a coincidence anymore. Who is moving this rock wherever I go? Offspring, I promise, if you come out now, I will not ground you.
Nein?
That usually works. I guess it is not her.
Oh, diesmal nehmen wir ihn mit. Interessant. Okay, wir haben das Napalm in Militärqualität, Alter. Und eben diesen Sandstein. Okay. Tja, und nun? Offspring? Tja, was machen wir denn jetzt? Hat die Guteste hier einen Plan? Was? Nee, die Guteste ist gar nicht da. Hat Betty... Nicht Betty, die andere. Da kommen wir auch nicht hin. Was ist wohl... Was können wir wohl... Was ist jetzt wohl der Plan? Sollen wir einfach nur nach Hause gehen? Nein. Ach, ich fürchte, ich komme nicht drum rum, ne? Ja, Na gut. So, hallo? Sollen wir nochmal den Ort des Geschehens? Er hat sich verbieselt, das ist gut. Hier ist nichts weiter. Ach, guck an, wer hier ist. Ja, hallo. Wir können aber nicht mit denen quatschen. Okay, gut. Ich schätze, ich habe keine andere Wahl, ne? Mann. So, hier bitte. Oh, ach, hallo. Na, sowas.
You appear to be distressed. What happened?
I can't find my pet rock. DeLuca drank all my moonshine, and Miss Nancy left me for your boyfriend.
Oh,
Wait. Miss Peterson did what?
Nancy and I had a date. When I got here, old hound dog Porter was already talking to her.
He must have hit his head harder than I thought. Perhaps I should give Stalin a call and have Ms. Peterson called back home.
Who that? The mayor of Maine?
oh.
Sure, let's go with that. Now that we have cleared that up, you should probably call it a day. Go spend the night in your gas station, and I shall have all this cleared up by tomorrow.
Hell no. Either you get me back in my house tonight, or I stay here until Max runs dry.
Wir sollten ihn besser aus dem Weg...
Oh, this tastes like piss.
Toll. Okay. Na schön. Gut, also, wir sollten ihn besser aus dem Weg schaffen, ne? So, wenn das hier alles zerstört... Obwohl, eigentlich
I
brauchen die ja
can't
nur den...
believe I can't go home because of a stupid piece of paper.
Naja,
Dang bureaucracy and their home-wrecking paperwork.
alles cool. Eigentlich brauchen die ja nur den Wasserturm, ne? Schaffe ich es denn bei denen wenigstens da einen rauszubringen?
Welcome to the Kamehameha!
Oh,
Your
no.
tropical vacation just around the corner.
Oh nein. Und hier läuft alles super.
Hey now! That bucket's not a charity. If you want one, you'll have to pony up some cash.
Okay, hör mal. Es tut mir sehr, sehr leid, aber... Oh, warte mal. Feuermelder. Ich quatsche erst mal mit ihm, ne?
John gave us until midnight, and there is plenty of time left until that deadline. I fear that Lincoln and I may not get another chance to speak at length, you see. Not to mention, so many prominent members of our community are here tonight. This could be an excellent chance to win over any as yet undecided voters.
Oh nein. Das ist nicht dein Ernst. Sehen, was Lincoln und die anderen zu sagen haben. Mit Max sprechen und es hinter dich bringen. Ja, das hier.
Max?
Hey, Eli. Whoa! What happened? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
No, much worse than that. I saw John.
That son of a... Let me just grab a couple of things and I'll beat the crap out of him.
Thank you, but unfortunately, I must ask you to resist.
I can't believe it. What does that snake want from you after all this time? Oh, no, please don't tell me he found out about...
No, nothing like that. But it is really bad, Max.
Okay, dieser Dunkel will deine Bar wieder brennen. Ja, es sei warum, aber ich muss den Ort bis aus. Ich muss den Ort... Nö, wieso? Ich finde nicht, dass ich das machen sollte. Also sie? Ich habe etwas von ihm und er will es zurück. Was? Ich soll dich von ihm grüßen? Okay.
He wants to burn down your bar.
I can't believe this! I could snap his neck with 2 fingers, and this would all be over with. Who cares if Betty never meets her father?
He claims it is not personal, that he has orders to carry out.
You know, this is the last goddamn straw. I have to wonder if this is even a friendship anymore. I've done a lot of crazy stuff because you wanted me to. But this is too much, Eliza. Even for you.
Please, Max. I don't even know what he will do to us if I don't...
Stop talking. Let me think. Okay. I know you wouldn't ask for this without a really good reason. So if you can prove to me that you care as much about our relationship as I do, then I'll consider it. No promises.
Fine. Just tell me how, and I will prove it.
You just gotta answer some questions about me and our friendship. Should be pretty easy for my best friend, right?
All right. Ask away. I am quite confident I know everything about our friendship.
This is something only you, Jenkins, and I know the answer to. Tell me, how does this sentence end? A pagan priest must curse a stream.
Haben wir das schon mal irgendwo gehört? Ich weiß es nicht. Denn eine Mondlose nach etwas irgendwas muss die Sache machen. Flugpfeil zurück. Unter den Gewässern schwimmen gehen. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ein weiteres Bier zu stellen, der in eine Mondlose, aber nicht ohne vorher Bildschirmbrand in ein volles Bier zu speisen. Das für einer solchen Situation standen wir schon mal und da war es das letzte. Ich probiere es also jetzt auch nochmal hier.
But not without first feasting on roast boar and fine ale.
Eliza, you're not ordering lunch at the damn Renaissance Fair. This is serious.
And I am seriously hungry after all these questions.
I'm not even gonna bother asking if that was a joke or not. You obviously don't care about our friendship, so we're finished here. I can't even begin to tell you how disappointed I am. Not that you care, obviously.
I do care. I care more than anything. Please give me another chance, Maxwell. Just ask me something else. Anything else. I am sure I will get it right.
I don't want to hear it.
In
fact, I don't want to hear anything from you ever again. I'll let you leave quietly instead of kicking you out. Last thing I'll ever do for you.
Das ist nicht gut. Ach Mann. Mensch,
One more Coca Loco coming right up.
Yeah.
You know, this...
I have heard better music coming from a malfunctioning ice cream truck.
Na dann. Okay. Was ist jetzt? Okay. Ein Licht aus. Irgendwas hat das zu bedeuten, ne? Soll ich nochmal?
It is like a car alarm and a fire drill had a musical baby.
Okay, dann verspielt er... Okay. Ich fürchte, aber wir müssen nochmal, ne? Einen haben wir noch.
Where is a trapdoor with hungry crocodiles when you need one?
Ich mache ihn echt nervös. Ich mache ihn wirklich nervös. Na Mensch, wie gut, dass das auch immer an die richtigen Stellen läuft. Was sind das da unten für Schalter? Nun, ich glaube, das reicht aber erstmal, ne? Wie wär's, wenn wir München...
Hey everyone!
Wer ist das denn?
Are you getting tired of your usual order?
Ja.
Try our new cocktail, the Caterpillar Dream. A drink like those of the old days?
By the way, what's with your mom rehearsing her speeches naked in front of the mirror?
It builds confidence, of course. Would you care for a demonstration?
Mom, stop embarrassing me.
Hello, offspring. Are you enjoying your evening?
It's Betty to the likes of you.
I can see you are going to be difficult today.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Okay, ich möchte das mit einem kleinen Spiel planst du wieder einen Streich. Ich verlange, dass du mir sagst, woher der Sarg stammt. Mhm.
Offspring, I would like you to accompany me on a little stroll.
So you can ground me again? No thanks. Besides, I haven't even done anything to be grounded for today.
So that project to turn one of Roscoe's grain silos into the other kind of silo...
How did you know? Portia's right. I'm not saying anything else without my lawyer present.
I am your lawyer.
Dass ich dich nicht bitten würde? Okay.
Offspring, you know I would not ask you to leave the bar without reason.
Hold on a sec, Betty. She wants something from you. Okay, Betty, this is your chance. Just like we practiced.
Miss Barrett, I am unable to cooperate with your request until I know what's in it for me.
Was?
What do you want, Offspring? A twonky?
Wow, a whole twonky? I mean, a twonky would be nice, but I think you can do better.
How do you want to handle it? The quick and easy route would be to offer her something. Of course, we could try to sway her by having a personal conversation. But you know how I despise those. It might be easier, and certainly more fun, to just embarrass her into leaving.
Boah, ist das furchtbar. Wie wäre es, wenn ich dir etwas Seltenes, Wertvolles gebe, wenn du gehst? Nun mal, ich bin bereit, einige schwierige persönliche Fragen zu stellen. Planst du... Das finde ich beides furchtbar. Was ist das Seltene und Wertvolle? Eine Umarmung.
What if I gave you something rare and valuable in exchange for your leaving?
What you got?
Finanzielle Entschädigung? Nö. Eine Freikarte? Ihr das glitzernde Objekt... Was? Nein. Eine Freikarte. Für was?
I am going to give you a no-strings-attached, full-access free pass. To pull up to 3 pranks with total diplomatic immunity and no punishments whatsoever.
Ooh.
And you may target me as your pranking victim. Again, with impunity. Speechless, I see. Do we have a deal?
You know what? No deal.
Was?
I want 10. 10 pranks.
Auf keinen
This is
Fall.
annoying me. My offer has been reduced to 2 free passes.
Quit trying to bargain and just take the offer, damn it!
Okay, we'll take 2.
For wasting my time, I am further amending the offer.
Das geht
1
nicht.
free pass or nothing, girls. What will it be?
We'll take it! We'll take it!
Pleasure doing business with you, ladies.
Boah. Okay, also die hauen jetzt schon mal ab? Fragezeichen.
What are you still doing here?
Just give me a minute or 2 to finish my drink. I'll be gone by the time you come back, I promise.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that cocktail. Shake that cocktail.
Oh, ha.
Hank, what the hell did you do?
Me? Nothing. It went crazy all of a sudden.
Hank, my man. If there's a thing I won't tolerate in my fine establishment, it's liars. Pack your stuff and leave.
Was?
But I'm not lying. The speaker just went wonky.
Get the hell out of here. And thank the big kahuna I'm letting you keep your pay.
Pay? What pay?
Out!
Okay, so den sind wir am Ende schon mal losgeworden. Die beiden auch. Was ist denn mit den beiden hier?
See, where I'm from, 24-hour interrogations are just routine.
Where were you from again, Miss P... Ellie!
Ellie! Oh, thank God you're here.
I thought you would have left by now, Ms. Peterson.
Actually, I was hoping Mr. Porter could get me onto the airfield. Just for a quick session of bird watching, of course.
Enough of this bird-watching twaddle. Listen carefully, Miss Petrova.
Petrova? I've heard that name in a briefing. Holy moly, that's you?
Yes, and what you told me will make a very interesting addition to my report.
Don't push your luck, Miss Petrova.
Fine. I'll go. But you have not seen the last of me.
Ja, das befürchte ich auch. Okay, und wird er denn auch gehen? Okay, sie ist schon mal weg. Was ist mit dir?
How are you feeling? You do seem mostly fine, besides a few bruises.
And the broken ribs. Hurts like hell, but I'm alright.
Okay, was ist eigentlich passiert?
Now that we are alone, care to tell me what actually happened up there?
Everything happened so fast. By the time that thing showed up on the radar, it was too late to react. Next thing I know, I'm in the gorge, surrounded by wreckage and lucky to be alive. After a few blackouts, I started seeing lights and heard a chopper. All I remember after that is 2 medics rushing towards me.
You must have been in terrible shape. No wonder they induced a coma.
Pretty sure a coma doesn't warrant being handcuffed to the bed, Ellie.
What? Why would they have done that?
I'm guessing it was to make damn sure I wouldn't go anywhere. Until they had the chance to question me. I was barely out of sedation before they carted me off to that base.
Okay, dass sie sich überhaupt haben gehen lassen.
And then what happened at the base?
They brought me to an interrogation room and started asking the same questions over and over again. What do you remember? Do you know what you hit? Who else knew about the mission? Boxers or briefs?
Was?
So, what did you tell them?
The truth! That everything happened so fast, I didn't have time to see anything. That rat bastard Hartman told me I was a liability to national security. Can you believe that? After everything I've done for this country.
Never mind what that man said. What happened next?
Then these 2 grunts walked in with all these gizmos and a giant vat of fluorescent blue stuff. Ooh. Something really twisted is going down at that base, Ellie. Thank God I managed to escape.
Oh, ist entkommen. Ach was.
How did you escape?
Pure, dumb luck. Some FBI guy showed up and started demanding to inspect the base. He caused such a commotion that I managed to free myself and slip away without anyone noticing.
You must have escaped while Amos and I were waiting for Agent Ortega at the base.
Ellie, what the hell is going on?
I do not know, but I think whatever they were planning to do to you is what happened to Agent Ortega.
Ja.
Well, we may not fully know what we are dealing with,
Sag
but
das
at least
nicht.
things cannot possibly get worse.
Yeah, about that.
Was?
Walter and I were not exactly doing a milk run the other night. We were transporting an A-bomb to Alamogordo.
Does Betty know about this bomb?
Is that really your biggest concern right now?
Have you met my offspring?
No, don't worry. The bomb isn't much of a threat at the moment. We always keep the plutonium core separate from the bombs in transit, so it's not armed. And one thing I do remember seeing is the core falling into the canyon right before we crashed. I also saw Dr. Dixon while I was sneaking out of the base.
You are telling me they have Dr. Dixon and an A-bomb in the same place? I do not like this situation one bit, Lincoln. We must recover that bomb core before anyone else finds it. Did you see where it fell?
Hard to say exactly, but somewhere near the bridge to Corona. Maybe by the hiking trails?
You lay low tonight, and tomorrow I will help you get to the crossroads so you can recover the core.
So, think you can get me to your place without anyone spotting us?
It would be my pleasure.
So ist die Brücke also kaputt gegangen.
Well, he should sleep soundly after that. Now, back to the less enjoyable business of burning down the bar.
Okay, sie macht es also tatsächlich, ja? Bevor wir das machen, können wir noch irgendwas anderes erreichen? Wie hier zur Kirche kommen wir gar nicht. Ah, die Kirche ist geschlossen. Okay. Sind dann alle inzwischen verschwunden? Und müsste ich nochmal ins Büro gehen oder so? Okay, hier hängt schon mal keiner mehr rum. Das Auto ist natürlich... er hängt da noch rum. Okay. Die sind ja immer noch hier.
What are you still doing here?
Just give me a minute or two to finish my drink. I'll be gone by the time you come back, I promise.
Das ist schon einmal passiert.
Do you really have to bother me when I'm off work?
Would you prefer I bothered you when you were working?
No, I'd prefer you just left me alone. I'm enjoying myself. Don't ruin it.
Okay. Immer noch 4 Leute, die
Let me enjoy my drink and
Why not do-
because I feel...
Ja. Immer noch 4 Leute, mit denen wir was machen müssen. Ne? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Und was ist er hier?
Benjamin, you should really...
I ain't going home until I have a home.
That almost made sense. I'm very nearly impressed.
Okay, wir können ja mal zu ihm nach oben gehen. Ich hoffe, der Trailer ist nicht abgestürzt. So, da lang, ne? Und dann hier. So. Okay, da ist nix. Irgendwas werden wir mit dem Hydranten noch machen müssen. Oh, wenn wir schon mal hier sind.
Just imagine, we could set you up in a real furnished house.
Oh.
I like my closet. It's cozy, and I got a real short commute.
I admire your loyalty, Mr. Buckingham. However, I have something to offer you that I know you won't refuse. A brand new, shiny, enhanced broomstick.
I'm listening.
They call it the Widowmaker. It's the newest military-grade broomstick.
You should have started with that, smarty pants. I accept nothing. My loyalty is to Mayor Barrett, no matter how many toys you dangle in front of me.
May I just ask, what about that woman inspires such loyalty in you? She orders you around like a dog and treats you horribly.
It certainly sounds like someone is jealous of my management skills.
Well, that explains the smell of brimstone in this office.
How dare you drop in unannounced and violate the sanctity of my office?
Someone has to stop you, and that someone is going to be me. It's only a matter of time before everyone sees you for what you really are, and then... Sic Semper Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah, you tell her, sweet cheeks.
Wrong side, Joseph. Friendship and loyalty cannot be bought, Miss Hart.
You know what, Mayor Barrett? You're right. It's Mr. Buckingham's life, and it's his choice.
Huh?
Come on, Mr. Buckingham. Break those shackles and choose for yourself. You know what's in your heart, don't you, boy?
Joseph is far better behind the scenes. Put him on the spot and he freezes up. Luckily, I can answer for him. I find joy and value in the very nature of my work. Compensation only cheapens that.
It does?
Joseph, do not interrupt when I'm speaking for you.
God damn it! Why does this always happen? I offered Amos triple the average salary to move to Corona and be our sheriff, and he declined. I tried to convince your friend Maxwell to open his bar in my town, and he just laughed in my face. Even that idiot daughter of yours defends you, although I can't understand why she would bother. Why can't I ever beat you? Even when I have you dead to rights, why can't I win? You're just...
Always just a few steps ahead. I know. You have the charisma, intelligence, and ruthlessness that every good politician needs. But you made one terrible mistake.
What mistake?
You chose me as your first opponent. Ambitious, but foolish.
Welp, I'm bored of all this squawking. And, I've got a memorial to attend at the high school. You two have fun. I'm out of here.
Now that he is gone, we can get down to the real matter at hand.
Wait, you mean you...
Directed the conversation in such a way as to make him get bored and leave? Why, yes, I did. What part of always a few steps ahead did you not understand?
But Why?
Because family matters are better dealt with in private. Do you not agree, Layla Hartman?
You knew?
I will admit that I did not at first. You have changed greatly since the last time I saw you, little bunny.
I don't like being called that.
You used to love it.
Yeah, 20 years ago before you abandoned us. How could you do that? We were a family.
Look, your father and I always had our differences. We just had very disparate outlooks on life. Politics, social issues, whether to have stuffing or potatoes with dinner.
Yeah, I remember, but that's no reason you had to stop talking to me.
You have to understand, Layla. After I left your father, things were very difficult for a long time. And when I moved back here, I became extraordinarily busy.
With your stupid political career.
And with my offspring. She required so much special care and attention as a child. I barely had time to change clothes and brush my teeth between raising her and my career. I streamlined my wardrobe to nothing but scarlet pantsuits just to save a little time.
I hate that I can't argue with any of that. Still hurts like hell, though.
Warum hast du dich denn für die Politik entschieden?
Why did you choose to pursue politics?
After you left, Dad took me to one of your speeches. I was mesmerized by how the crowd looked up to you, how much they loved you, and then I knew.
Oh, how sweet. You knew you wanted to be like...
I wanted to crush you, humiliate you in public, and take everything you've ever achieved away from you.
Perhaps I spoke too soon.
But in all that, it turns out I really enjoy politics. The verbal sparring, the speeches, the wheeling and dealing, oh, and the paperwork. Especially the paperwork.
How odd. I have never felt this feeling before. I am proud of someone other than myself.
Wow.
Why is your father here after all these years?
He is? Classic Dad. He only tells me what he thinks I need to know.
Ja, streichen. In welche Richtung geht das hier jetzt gerade?
How do you feel about pranks?
I think they're childish at best and destructive at worst.
I could not agree more.
I'd imagine not after what happened to that tour bus last week.
Yes, Pardon me, what?
You know, when Betty took down the road closed sign near the canyon, 30 European diplomats, their interpreters, and the bus driver, all gone.
Güte.
You'd better find her a lawyer. One that speaks at least 5 languages and has experience with clients on death row.
No one said... That girl! Oh no, not you too.
I said pranks were childish and destructive. But I never said I didn't like them.
Well, this conversation certainly has been enlightening. I realize now that I owe you an apology, Layla. I am truly sorry about the past, and I will not disappoint you again. I promise. Now, enough sentimentality. We both need to get back to work.
Back to work? What do you mean?
You see, with a few exceptions, members of my family have always held power in high places. What would you say if I offered you that opportunity?
Shouldn't Betty be first in line for that?
Ja.
Consider your term in Corona a training exercise, and I will mentor you in everything else. With my help, you could one day be the governor of our fair state.
And then, someday, the president?
Not until I've finished my second term, dear. Now, why not spend next weekend here? We need time to get reacquainted. And to start planning our long-term strategy to establish a new political dynasty.
Oh, okay. That sounds nice. I'll come over next Friday night. Mom?
Mom?
Was?
What's going on here?
Well, this is awkward.
Offspring, I am your mother and would never want to say something that might upset you. So, Ms. Hartwell, see you at home.
Okay.
There we are. One more crisis averted.
Naja,
Now,
immerhin.
where was I?
Richtig, where was I? Oh, da kommt die nächste Krise.
I knew all that nonsense made me forget something.
Was
No,
denn?
Joseph, you are not getting a Widowmaker.
Oh.
Ah, come on. Well, I'm here about something else anyway. Those homeless kids are starting to raise some concerns.
Wieso?
Not to tell you what to do, but I'd sort that out before the election.
You are absolutely right, Joseph. I must admit, it is past time I find a way to help those poor children.
Was ist denn? Ich denke, sie gehen zu Mike. Ich denke, das wäre längst klar.
Do you have a suggestion?
Actually, just the other day, my cousin was saying something about needing help with his business. Apparently, he could really use a crew that could get in and out of tiny places.
It sounds like your cousin could provide employment for the children, as well as a home. Very well, I shall drop the adoption papers in his name.
Oh boy, I sure hope those kids like shiny stuff.
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny.
Want to send Betty too?
Darüber musst du
Miss
nachdenken.
Mayor.
As tempting as it may be, that burden is mine to bear, Joseph, and mine alone.
The town might beg to differ.
Anything else?
No, well, maybe just one thing.
Was denn?
It's just, Custodian Appreciation Day is coming up. And I did turn down that sweet offer from Ms. Hart, so...
All right, I will see what I can do about procuring a Widowmaker for you.
Yippee! I mean, groovy.
Natürlich. Groovy. Und jetzt sind wir wieder dran. Ast rein. Okay, Leute, hier machen wir auch gleich weiter. Aber das machen wir erst beim nächsten Mal. Ist schon wieder so eine lange Folge geworden. Tut mir leid, ich kann einfach keine kurzen Folgen in diesem Spiel. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis gleich.